How's it going and how's the crack? And welcome back finally. There's been some real life stuff, but we're back on the train of the Academy. And you see that right there? That's the National League South Trophy. I've already guaranteed one more trophy, and in this day, on this episode, we're going to try and make it a cup now as well. So, we're going to have a quick look at over the season that's just finished, which is Season 2 of the Vanarama National League. We have a couple of new youth prospects. We have a quick look at the Irish thing, and then we'll play our game today, which will hopefully add a third thing up here. So, let's get into it. Well, here we are. This is it. In the Vanarama National League, we went unbeaten. Cian Flanagan there, you'll see that the guy that plays in midfield is our top goal scorer in the league. 15 goals. Our main young man down there, Kenny King, developing very nicely. We've turned down some decent, and I mean decent money, like 5-6 million. I was getting nervous. The board accepted a 8.2 million offer over my head one time, and I convinced them to reject it. There was no big offer like that came in again, so I did that. And today's episode, we have our FA Trophy final against Notts County. It'll be hopefully our only chance to win this, because we weren't in this final last year, and we won't be in it next year, I wouldn't think. So that's the roundup. We were knocked out of the FA Cup by Spurs, so that's not too bad. In terms of the squad and goals, you'll see that it's been spread out pretty well. Kavanagh has got 17, Flanagan, Coughlin, Moran, Sheridan, Luke Crowe, Wilson, Nolan, all chipping in with goals. Luke Crowe getting 10 goals from centre back is quite phenomenal, but that happens when you're 6'7". And assists, Kenny King, Comte and Keegan all getting double figures. That is a tremendous season. Richie Ryan is still there. I thought he'd retire after this year, but he's still there and arguing with anyone that wants to argue, and the other person backs down. He's a tremendous person to have as a captain, to have those conversations about new contracts and all that. He's not let me down once so far. Now, in terms of our newest youth intake, you will see only 2 out of the 5 academies, the 4 provincials and our own. These are the 2 that were standouts, and to be honest, they came along at the perfect time. Number 1 reason, because Killian Sheridan probably playing his last game in this cup final. He's just starting to really hit the slumps of the physical, and we're going up a division now as well, so it's going to be a little bit tougher. He's been a great servant, good amount of goals, great amount of assists over the couple of years that we've been here. Now, he didn't get many assists this year, but he was very good last year. And we're just going to ship him off now, hopefully, before he declines and can have, unless he's a good coach. He wants to be a director of football, and he cannot coach, so he won't be sticking around. And then, because Rob Elliott, who in real life has signed for Watford, congratulations to Rob, at 36, is probably becoming towards the end of his career anyway. He's been outstanding for us. So these 2 will be replaced by 6'5" Robbie McArdle. Great finishing, composure, determination, a model citizen that comes out of that Interrosi's influence. Good technique, work rate, good physicals. He's 15 years old. But the one that got me really excited, and it didn't excite other people as much, but it got me really excited. You might notice here, Billy O'Hara, our goalkeeper for next season, I would say, probably. 8 appearances so far for Irish Academy, 3 goals. Yep, 3 goals. Why is that? Well, first of all, it's a bit disappointing about the personality, but I'm working on that. I've got him in a mentoring group, right? 17 kicking. And no, is that it? No. He didn't just kick it down the length of the pitch and it went in. Look over here in the technical aspect. He got 13 free kicks, 15 penalties, and 12 technique. Holy crap, 15 first touch. This guy was like a youngster who didn't make it outfield. but has a hell of a kick in him, basically. For me so far, he has scored 2 penalties and a free kick. He has missed 1 penalty as well, but very exciting prospect in my eyes, and a potentially a goal scoring goalie for Ireland and the academy. I'm excited, very, very excited. I'm going to give a couple of lads a game in this cup final who potentially could be their last game. I was going to say Richie Ryan's last game, but he's not going to retire, so there's no reason. Mark Wilson could be moving on, so I'm going to go in, pick the team, come back, and no. Let's have a quick look at Ireland. Let's get that done. Very quick look, because the next time you will see us live stream, there'll be news on Twitter, so there'll be a very quick video the day before as well. We have the UEFA. We played 2 friendlies this year, winning 3-0 against Northern Ireland, 6-0 against Latvia. But we will have the World Cup in the middle of this 3rd season, so we are going to be live streaming that. Follow me on Twitter to know exactly when that's going to happen, and that's really all it is in terms of Ireland. I'm working on Liam Delap. I think I might be able to convert Liam Delap to be Irish, because I just think I might be able to. He at least had a conversation with me the last time I went to him. So that's how things are going for Ireland at the moment. Parrott is having a good little season on loan at Bournemouth, I believe, in the Premier League and scoring goals. So that's good for us. And Luke Crowe, also, of course, the future at centre back, is safe. And maybe now we have a goal scoring goalkeeper as well. So that's going to be exciting, long term, Irish term wise. So we have League 2 next year. Let's go try and win a cup. I'll see you very, very soon. Okay, dokie, folks. FA Trophy final. We're going to give Elliott and Beattie and Wilson and Killian Sheridan possibly all their last game. I think the only one that probably won't be leaving now this year is Rob Elliott, because he'll be backup, and he'll be an outstanding backup goalkeeper in League 2. And then on the bench we have the retiring Charlie Mulgrew, who came in for 6 months, and Billy O'Hara. So should it actually be going to penalties, the 2 of them would be coming on. So well, let's try and keep it real. We should be beating these guys. We've had an undefeated year in the top league that has involved this cup, so hopefully there'll be no messing about and we'll just get it done. No messing about with penalties or extra time, because we don't need that. We don't need that in our lives. Early goals is what we're after. Beattie, who in real life has just re-signed for Cork City, bit of a legend in Cork City parts. 25 minutes in, we have no highlight cut. I was about to check if I had him on. Kenny King with his trademark long throw, straight to the keeper's hands. Slocum kicks it long, controlled by the outgoing Wilson. Back to Elliott. Elliott to Crowe with his right foot, straight up to the big man, who flicks it on. Slocum kicks it wide, and Sotana controls it badly. Flanagan, the most dangerous man on the pitch all season, most of the time. Kenny King is in though. Oh, the young man, a bit of a channel legend, I think, at the age of 16 years old. What can this guy go on to be? Outstanding is my prediction, but hopefully he can stay with us while becoming that outstanding player, because he's already pretty good enough for League 1 or 2 probably. Well, League 1 or Championship. A thunderbolt of an effort which is blocked. It's sent back over the top. Oh, an unlucky finish. It's a goal kick though. 1-0. Coming towards the half time. Reeves though puts it in for Notts County. Oh, it's flicked on. Now there's somebody injured for them, and I would normally just give them a kicking, but Luke Crowe is on a yellow card, so I don't want anyone being sent off and risking our good position in this game. Flanagan Wilson to Richie Ryan, our captain, our leader. Andrew Moran stopped running, but look, Kenny King, I've got bad hiccups, guys. Flanagan, Corrigan clears it. Oh, it goes straight to Roberts, who skins Wilson. Roberts is in. Oh, and that was terrible. Blazed it over. Huge crowd here at, I suppose it's Wembley, is it? I imagine it's Wembley. Is it Wembley? How can I check that? I don't know. Yeah, surely it is. It's pump the fist, and we'll see at half time, guys. Now, if we could get a second goal, we could be a bit emotional and take a couple of lads off for, you know, standing ovations as they leave the pitch for their last game for the club. But at 1-0, we will not be taking any of those chances. Adramola playing on his more natural. Oh, there it is. Kenny King with his second goal of the game. 2 goals in a trophy cup final. What more can you ask for? For a 16-year-old, I'm going to keep saying it because he's so bloody good. And that looks like a good opportunity to do what I said I was going to do and take a couple of lads off. Wilson going in the middle. Mulgrew on for his last game of his career. What a way to win. What a way to go out. And Sheridan off for our new incoming target man, McCardle. So these 2 subs will be made. Oh, maybe just in time for Mulgrew to take the corner onto Luke Crow's head. Nope. Too much to ask for. Mulgrew plays it to Ryan. There's a combined age of 126 there. Keane Flanagan going forward. Plays it wide to Kenny King. Undoubtedly the man of the match. Plays it to McCardle. Oh, I thought it was going to be a penalty. It's a push in the back by Crow, and it's going to be a red card for the young man. On a bad way for him to experience his first final. Now what do we do? Mulgrew, Ryan Nolan on for Andrew Moran, and we'll just go back to balanced and try and see the game out. Luke Crow, you bold boy. Kenny King with the long throw though. Big man in the box, flicks it on. Oh, straight to Slocum's hands. So what will happen in terms of the World Cup in Ireland is I'm going to do the live stream from maybe a week or 2 before I have to select my World Cup squad until we get knocked out of the World Cup. So the day before I do that live stream, I'm going to put up a 30-second video here on YouTube to tell you that the live stream is the next day on Twitch. And we will hopefully then be able to gather a few on. I don't want to do it while the streamer showdown is on, basically, because I'd be talking to myself 100%. Even the few loyal people that I have that do come into those streams, I would be talking to myself if the streamer showdown was on. So there's no point. So McCardle off the bench, 3-0. And that is another trophy in our cabinet. Shouts and praise the entire team. McCardle making a good impact since he's come through in the youths. So he's going to be integral to our League 2 campaign, I think. Sotana makes it 4. And Sotana. There's 2 O's. This is what's making it difficult. Ignore that always press. He can't come off. Anyway, we're going to get to the end of this game. There's not going to be a lot of movement, I don't think. Obviously, we have to try and sign Irish players, and we have to sign players from Ireland. But the base of the squad, I think, is plenty good enough for League 2. Now, I don't know if it's plenty good enough to win it, but we should definitely be top top 3 or 4. I imagine the board are going to want us to win it, so we're going to try and win it. I think we'll be plenty good enough as we see the confetti flying, hopefully. Bit of confetti down, lads. A bit of confetti. Way. And on that note, I've been the Big Kahuna. You've been the Kahuna Knights. I'll see you in the next episode, which will be soon, because then we'll be doing a very quick glance over what's happened in the league so far, and I'll be telling you that then the next day, look at Rob Elliott doing cartwheels. Then the next day will be the stream of the World Cup, where Ireland are going all the way, baby. See you soon. Well, look,